Oh. Oh, I don't want to be fighting you. Quick, go wolf. Get the fuck out of here. Dumbass Kenora. Okay. Part of this is I'm trying to get to trying to figure out how to do this thing pretty solo. The big quest in the back by Valinor, but is also the thing I'm trying to figure out. Monkey are doing this. As long as I'm not technically ever in a raid group, I'm good. Anybody else gathering up a bunch of stuff? I'll literally take anything. It's not gray. I'll just pack it. Oh, this person's here doing the quest. Bonus. Because they've got like the little friends that come with them. At least I think I'm getting credit for it. I mean, maybe. Grandola Villa Morena. Sure. Okay. First saw that and I thought the word was said gondola, and I'm like, oh no, it's granola, like the granola bar that all the weightlifters are like, I gotta eat, and then I'm like, oh no, it's granola. It's a combi word. Weird. So I don't. Granola, gondola, grandola. The only thing I know about Villa is like a place of living, but I think that's with 2 L's and Italian. So, and that's Villa or something like that. I don't think that person's things was counting because I wasn't killing them. We were just cleansing the thing. And I was like, well, hell. Over some hurricanes. And you listen to that song and tell me your impression of it? Possibly. Kind of in the middle of a quest right now. Is it on Spotify? Maybe I can get out of here. Please, yes, I will listen to it in just a sec. Like, I am in a massive bad zone on WoW, and I get out of it as soon as I can start flying, but I'm in, like, combat with everything right now. Oopsies. Oh, good. I forgot. I'm curious, so they'll fly me back up the edge. What do we got here? YouTube. Idea. Money heist version. Season 5, Volume 1 song, or there's a lot of options, and I don't know which ones would be right.
Eternidade. O povo é que mais ordena.
My impression of it is a very slow song that sounds hymnal in nature. It's definitely one of those things I would associate with the romantic language cultures. But it sounds very slow for my liking. Unless that thing picks up, it's going to put me to hell. It's going to put me to hell to sleep. Plus, if I play it too terribly much, I'm not going to be able to monetize this video at all because it's going to put all the money on the copyright holder of that song. Yeah, it's those type of songs put me to sleep really fast because my brain gets bored listening to them. And then on top of that, if I don't even know the lyrics or what's going on, I just tune out and I don't actually pay attention. But what's up, Zachary? Oh, what? So there's a group of kids, and they're all doing a bunch of. I think they're having a drawing right now or something. But they were out doing a skate park thing on scooters, and now they're kind of gathered in a half circle around a guy with a box, and he's picking stuff up, and they cheer. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, there was definitively. Hey, Gabriel, is that song otherwise just like that? I understand I probably fast forwarded into the song for, you know, just to get into the song, and I picked a really slow part of it. Having a hell of a time staying awake. You not sleep well or something? That should be enough for someone as young as you. About 6 hours. Hey, shaman, you might have an earth elemental totem also. Mine ran out. Quit healing me and put down your earth elemental totem. Six hours, most nights. I should be fine. Just pick up the coffee addiction, it'll be good. Or, you know, take a medication to go to sleep faster. I saw a video. It was actually Instagram Reels, but it was shared from the guy's TikTok. He was saying that not everything needs to be labeled. Sometimes your body just is going through a cycle, and you don't actually have a long-term condition. Like your brain's going through a bit of crazy reorganization and it's not making much sense. Doesn't mean that you have ADD or anything like that. You're just not making sense of a lot of things recently because the world's getting really tipsy-turvy. And, you know, the same thing applies to insomnia. Maybe your body is just having high energy and you should just probably, you know, stay awake if you can. You just quit trying to fight it. Live a little bit naturally. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have insomnia. We had a roommate a while back that kept claiming she constantly had migraines, but you know, no doctor ever knew what was really wrong with her. But she did. She knew exactly what was wrong with her. But no doctor could ever figure it out. All true. I actually rarely get headaches. I'm so grateful for it. Yeah. But like I said, I hope I'm not getting insomnia again. It could just be a cycle your body does. I mean, if it happens pretty regularly, especially at a certain time of year or something. You know? Like there's a lot I can do for weight management, especially during the winter. And these last couple of winters, we've had some awkward times, you know, with Corona and the gyms being closed, and I couldn't necessarily go out and ride a bike much. But, you know, there's still stuff I could have done otherwise. I didn't have to, you know, eat all of the crowd noten or something, or just pile the chocolate on my mouth or all that jazz. But I'm going to get a little chunky in the winter. That's just what's going to happen.
You have proven that we will not give in to doubt.
Okay, I don't understand why a paladin. Is that a paladin or a mage? And what color is that? Mage. Fire mage, then never mind. They most likely cast combustion. They yelled flame on. Most likely cast combustion. Last time I had insomnia, I wound up losing 10 pounds and had heart palpitations for most of a day at one point. I mean, maybe anxiety is, maybe it's not, you know, insomnia per se, the actual like insomnia thing. Your body's just not handling a height of anxiety very well. Because, like I said, it's to the point of like, going back to the thing, you don't need to label everything. You don't need to say, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. You don't need to put everything in a little box. I'm still going to. It's what my brain likes to do, but it's going to ring around in my head that not everything needs to have a label all the time. Sometimes you're just you. And that's okay. What?
That was a moment of deja vu for me.
Oh, okay. Boom. Got 2 comments, 2 notifications. Oh, I already commented on that one. I did that one on the phone. But some folks get so judgy when something is slightly different than what they do. Ah. Lightning bolt has a 32% chance to generate double maelstrom. Yay. Oh, that sounds dumb. Not the lightning bolt, but the final ability of Pelagos. At any moment during combat, there is a low chance your doubt will manifest for 10 seconds. Directly facing your doubt will overcome it, granting 10% intellect and stamina for 15 seconds. Oh, that sounds fun. Still have a pic of how skinny I was last year. Did I ever show you? Probably not. Outside of these live chats, we don't actually talk that much. So if you've shown me something, it probably, if you think you showed me something, you probably didn't. Like pretty much the only other time I would accept someone saying flame on as a yell, which is a macro trigger, yada yada, the thing would be if they're an elemental shaman using ascendance, where you literally turn into a fire elemental. Oh, it's a night fay assault right now.
My new partner. Let us see how long you last.
Power of the Colossus disrupting the cycle. Chakras and oh no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna yeah. Someone on the the original suit up video was like, how do you move? Like you have so much shit on that is useless. No, it's not. I move just fine. The fact that there are people out there that basically play American football naked is a bit weird to me. Like, how are you not wearing more clothes? You don't look that skinny. I've seen people that are skinny, and that's not skinny. Of course, I don't really know what you look like now in comparison, but your belly, I mean, there is a point of being malnourished that your belly becomes convex again, but that looked fine. All right, I came down here. I should probably actually head over to Corthia first. You could feel my leg bones through my butt when I was sitting. You can feel mine through my butt when I'm sitting. I'm, 97 to 100 kilos. It's a little bit weird. But yeah. Beep, 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 beep. I mean, 100 kilos is 225 pounds, so I'm like a little less than that. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, I got absolutely thrashed by Frank's dad, our tower cameraman. Oh, how's you been, Theo? Well, I actually gained a little bit of weight during the lockdowns, but I've lost it. Really? Where? Thanks. Thanks for calling me fat, Derek. You haven't noticed any of this weight loss. What's up, Scott? Keepers respect. I don't know. It's always nice to have large chunks of a citrus fruit. Vitamin C is one of those things that you kind of need for almost every process in your body. 225 at my heaviest. Almost back there again. Going to start working on losing it again soon. Yay, roller coaster weight!
There is much to be done.
Really? I don't want to do it.
We press on.
What am I doing? You can DE greens, brah.
A true scholar studies all. I read. Trust like this.
I know, it's, yep, that describes me to a T. I don't know how heavy most of us got in lockdown, but I managed to gain 40 pounds in 7 months. Huh? Okay.
We all have a
Yeah, heavy duty. Yeah, well, you want me to kill Sylvanas Windrunner, and that's not even on Raleigh's plate right now, so shove it. I just don't want to do Raid Finder. But I don't want to do anything higher level than that, so there we are. Well, the thing, Zachary, is you seem like a pretty sedentary person. So gaining 40 pounds in 7 months last year, I mean, if you came off of you said you went from 155 to 214, well, 40 pounds takes you to 195 just from your pic that you sent me. 95 to 214, well, let's round that one up. There's another 20 pounds right there. So it's not like that big a deal. 40 pounds of that was something you were looking forward to. Crunch. Yeah. Let's take a ram. And again, I lost 50 pounds in 8 months in 2018 and 20 in 2 months in Hawaii. Have you thought about putting all this stuff into a spreadsheet and tracking it, making graphs and charts?
It's a lot more fun than it sounds.
When someone starts spitting out 2 different numbers that can be ratioed and graphed like that, I start thinking, hey, just make a graph. See what information a graph tells you. You already got data points. You got an X and Y axis. Says the data entry guy. Yeah, that's what he does.
Not anymore.
No?
No, I do data analysis.
Oh, he does data analyst. That's...
Your prayer waits, small walker. I embrace.
Thanax! Greetings. Yes, Thanax. Who else has quests? Tufa! Oh, I need to do that one on Raleigh.
Strike full. We strike at the heart of this encroaching darkness.
You clearly have need of my sorcerer's expertise.
There's like no way to log out here, is there? I mean, I could.
This should be fun.
Just don't ask me how to spell it is the achievement. I mean, basically, with all the stuff you were giving me, you're basically just giving me speeds. You know, how far you went in how long. You know, you went up 40 in 7, down 50 in 8. And the next one was 20 in 2. So. Yeah, that's. I just keep looking back. I'm like, you keep giving data points, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be impressed or saddened by those. I mean, I understand that they're data,
The hunt has begun.
and most people are like, "Oh no, just do what you want with that data," and I'm like, "This is exactly how conspiracy theories start." I'm going to state facts, and whatever you want to think about it is, that's just what happens.
Well, are you ready to start or not?
My oath is the forest entire. It is unsaved west. Unfold. We strike at the heart of this encroaching darkness.
Last year around March, I was forcing myself to eat a lot so I could get back to 165, and then I just didn't stop once the world closed up shop. So,
See the colors of the forest. Find their power.
On the trees.
right, okay. Okay, so something's chant, a soothing rhythm as he heals himself. Chufa's going nuts. Chufa throws flaming acorns to nearby Torghast portal. Enemies on the other side of the portal will be surprised, and friends on the other side of the portal will be entertained. A win-win! Avul's rejuvenating winds. Swoops a target area, healing allies and granting them a protective shield for 2 minutes. Okay, so I just have to do anything. Wake Ruri up and toss him in the target area. When he slashes enemies, increase their damage taken and power cost for their abilities. Okay. Yeah, it's like Tizan, Elder Gwenna, stuff like that.
I love this night, isn't it?
Allies help. Yeah, see, I'm trying to help the allies of the achievement. I just need to find them, I guess. Yeah, so let's see. We've got regular practice tomorrow, normal time, normal place. I say that begrudgingly because who left that portal open? I'm trying to figure out where everyone's at. Like, I don't even see any names of people. Like, how am I supposed to help Elder Gwenna when I don't even know where Elder Gwenna is? So, how's everybody's weeks going? No? Nobody? Oh, nobody's here. Okay. Poof! It's freed by an otter. I'm grateful? Question mark. Oh, God. Anybody go here chatting? What's going on? How's everyone feeling? Nope, nobody. Okay, cool. Dinner's gonna get here soon. No, it's not. It's just.
Half hour.
I know. I know. It's, literally, I think I'm gonna make an appointment for next Wednesday. You'll probably even do it on Monday, but timing stuff. Found Tizan and Warden Kassad. So that's fun. So you keep wandering around until I find more people. T-Var's at a cave entrance. Okay. Elder Quena. 2043. Nothing new. Okay. Wow. Oh. If you don't know which ability to use, just target the enemy. I'm like, they don't have a long cooldown. Just use them all. Lost Druid Spirit. Oh, that's not what I need. Huh. Nothing new. Okay. 20. I gotta go back. I gotta go to, because like I don't know where certain things would be trying to find the like with the coordinates. Because I have coordinates, it just not working very well. Oh, there's Guardian Coda. Okay. Wounded. Okay, got that one done. And we're looking for 20, 32, and 43. Yep. 20, 44. Hidden in a rock. Trapped in a rock. Now, Foreman Thorndeer. 2033. So I just have to head north so much. Yay! Got that. What's up, Logan? Just been sitting here waiting for someone to like chat, playing a bunch of WoW. Dinner's on the way, sort of thing. So. No use in talking for almost half an hour, maybe? Maybe, yeah, something like that. It happens. I mean, the more when I do my football videos and I talk about when the live streams happen, the more I realize it's like ass early in the morning. for people over in the States. It's like 9 o'clock in the Pacific Coast and like noon on the East Coast. And I'm like, people do things on Saturdays in the middle of the day, but it's already for me in the evening. So, forget. In order to do stuff for the evening for you guys, I'd have to sleep during the day and then live stream before I go to practice. I guess it's possible, but it would be one of those that I'd have to shut down the live stream super quick. Flag football starts. Nice. And I hope your team meshes well together. Because that's kind of the thing with flag is like rushing and throwing. It's like getting down the basics, and that's what they do here. But if your team doesn't mesh very well, then you're having a bunch of you have some issues. What's your team's name again? Like all the ones around here have like some cutesy little thing that they have, and they're usually like the dumbest names. Like they're not like the Hilversum Hurricanes or the Amsterdam Crusaders. They're like your mama got knocked out, and that's the name of the team. Like they named their flag football teams after like horses in a derby. You're like, what? Wow, they downgraded your bird even. You were playing for the Seahawks, and now you're playing for the Falcons. Well, at least you're playing for a better bird. A Seahawk is just a fancy name for an osprey.
See the colors of the forest. I am their power.
Hey, Juva, I hear you. I hear you a lot. Seahawks are my favorite NFL team. Well, at least you're still a bird. Well, to be fair, it's not like you can. There's the Falcons, but I mean, I don't really like Florida, but you know, I'm still playing for the Hurricanes. It's most likely what this team is named after, is the Miami Hurricanes. The problem is they can't match the colors very well because many of the cities try to match their city's crest colors. So Oh, one of the pinky ones that goes over that thing. I used to have those, but I don't know. I had one of those once, and it felt really awkward to constantly have my mouth open, even though it was closed, so I could breathe while still biting down. It really felt weird. So that's why I moved on with SISU. But most flag and youth players need to have it attached to their helmet. On flag, you don't. And you could probably go with SISU in and of itself just fine for flag because there's nothing to attach it to.
It's too far away.
Yeah. I would not expect you. I would not expect anyone in the States to have anything less than something star-spangled awesome all over what they're doing. It's so out of control. Like, it's hard to even look, like, specifically right now with like sleeves. They're like, hey, it's a Labor Day sale, and like half their collection is flags. And I'm like, this is so bad. Tell me you're an American like, when I ship overseas, they're like, oh, yeah, that's a thing. I even talked with one of the Crusader players. Anyways, they had a bunch of sleeve stuff, and they were really surprised how much stuff on their website was the U.S. flag. I'm like, well, it's a U.S. company. And they're like, yeah, but not everybody likes the U.S. flag. I'm like, not everybody likes God, but that's the other half of their stuff. And then he didn't talk to me the rest of it. Oop, that's the nerve there. Yeah, mine are just blue and yellow. I had a white one for the away, but then when I needed to get a new one, I just bought a yellow one instead. Like I said, they're good for flag because they don't attach to anything. But what are you going to attach your mouth guard to? How do I charge the room blade? Charge your room blade with anima for nearby willing souls. What? Where are these willing souls at? Oh, OG Tub. I don't know what any of this means. I'm just typing things on my keyboard. Fair enough. Doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. Come here, spine mock, clay chewer. Oh, there's another willing soul. Oh, I could pick him up. I could pick him up while I'm mounted. Okay, I'll just keep like alt-tabbing back and forth. If something makes sense, I'll respond to it. But I'll at least read out loud kind of whatever you say. It's not going to be a... I'm not going to say everything because you could put in something incriminating. Really so. Like, it's a weird thing because there's... It feels like, oh, they've been down here tortured so long. I actually have... Hymir is giving me a morn blade. I'm just absorbing souls. Hymir's rune blade. Yep. Like, oh boy. I mean, just hold the sword up and like all this, and like all the souls come charging in. They're like within an area. I'm not going to say this isn't fun, but okay. At least they're willing. Okay. Eye of Gorgoa slain. Someone said they were having like, you were like being bugged with it or something. Like, is it bugged? Did you charge the blade? And they're like, it keeps healing to full. Yay! Defeated. Your dinner's gonna be here in like 25. Oh, you said 7:15?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Oh, it'll be here in like 10 minutes. A little bit easier since I'm not. Okay, so Soul Blade, done. Just don't ask me to spell it, done. Cleaning out the Crucible. Kill 2 more things. Kel'Thuzad's tormentors have reached the Zoval's cauldron. I'm going to move very fast. I'm going to put this thing on hold. Why? Because. I want to go do an event. And don't worry, it's just Mexican food. Might be the crappiest Mexican food we can get in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I think it is.
Everything
I mean,
else.
we haven't tried the French taco place.
That's
I don't know if that qualifies though.
No. You are busy and can't use it. No, I was still in combat apparently. That's because that's French tacos. That's not,
Tex-Mex.
yeah, it's not Tex-Mex or Mexican food or anything. Oh, I do kind of want to go through the raid finder just to finally kill Kel'Thuzad.
Yeah.
So many mages don't spell skill anything. There's literally 5% haste, guys. %5 haste is nothing to scoff at, for Christ. Oh. Especially when you're like about ready to evocate. Yay, soul axe. Now what are you doing? Heading back over there to do the thingy. To Galsus. Yes, to Galsus. Anyone traveling from Utrecht to practice tomorrow? I think Diego is going from Marken. Yeah. Utrecht. How fancy. I have to go. Oh, right. I have to go collect druid spirits, send the thing home, wait for it to come back before I can pick up more druid spirits. Fun times. I know there's one sitting on the. There's a corgi sitting on the bench thing. Big mark. Looking around for more. Help! You aren't the ones I want. I'm looking for druid souls, not random people yelling help. Lost druid spirit! Wink. Send to Theonax. Ah. All right, let's go find some more. Go camp out next to them or something. Actually, we'll get that. Book them off. You've never worked a hard days in your life, and one reason you made it is because you weren't. No. You don't know. Who says so? Again, that's just how conspiracy theories go. The United States loves to just randomly throw stuff out and see what sticks to the wall. What's terrible is there's a lot of people with some really sticky brains. But, you know, all that freedom of speech they got. Llama! Llama! Another llama! He's supposed to be Shadow Twins? He's supposed to, well, he is. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Sorry about that. Oh, it's true. It's weird. Oh, it's a frog. Okay. Got a cat. I got a frog. Another cat. Waiting for the cradle to return. They'll all jump inside, and then I can send it back to Theonax. A gay unicorn. Alright, we're just going to run up and turn in all the quests. Turn in the quests. Turn in the quests.
I'll pray beware. The forest seems crazy.
Oh. Yay!
What is this?
It's by completing, I think I completed all the necessary quests for the Night Fae one. Because they have all the various different quests, and don't ask me to say it is the.
Don't worry, Mawwalker. I have you. Darkness awaits you.
Darkness awaits you. Does it really?
What is this?
It's replaying the cinematic, but everything's dark. No, 6 minutes late.
Don't worry, Mawwalker. I have
Or no, 2 minutes left, sorry. 7:50. Oh, it's, you said 10 minutes, so I was thinking it's 7:10.
Oh. You better stay close. The moss are looking for us. Strike that watcher so we can sneak by. Now let's move before it notices us. Oh, if we get caught, we're finding Dashric can help us as well.
I'll go over here and get Lord Hearn.
Another trick, Lady Blueberry. You have my thanks.
Not there. Okay.
New requisitions. So nice to see. Better stay close. The lost one are looking for us. Quick, distract that watcher so we can sneak past. My weapons don't work here. Find me something to hit. The leader of these monsters lurks nearby. Not for long. You make sweet commotion.
Not having arrows.
No,
Awesome. So we get done with this thing here. And
I've never felt such a dark presence before. Your pain in comparison to my laugh.
God never sees in a glorious slay. A victory well earned.
It's for you as well.
oh, no, not really, but thank you. Yes. Got the hippo soul. Bring the hippo soul to Lady Moon. Yep. Yes, we will do that.
I listen to the woods. The winds whisper your name. Enjoy your time.
Always in stock.
I will say this weird thing about their enchiladas. They oddly, to me, kind of smell like spaghetti. Okay. And fork for the because it's just lovely and messy. It's an enchilada. Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex, Mex, Mex, Mex. All right. Here we go. I got a bunch of greater spirits. I don't really want to plant anything right now. Like, I only want to do the super duper ones, the divine ones. Look at that.
Question has such wonderful lines. Demon to the demon hunter. What excuse have you for being in my sight? I'm a demon hunter. I hunt demons.
Did you say Hearthstone? Okay. I was like, I don't know this character's name because I heard Hasana. I was like, I don't know the demon hunter Hasana. And then my brain kept going, Hasana. No, doesn't make any sense. I mean, he could have said Hearthstone, but no. Hearthstone doesn't have the quotes. Characters have quotes. So.
I think the group outing finally went away.
I mean, it makes sense. It's past 7. Even though it's going to be daylight and dry for a while. They need to make it back to wherever they came from. Going through YouTube stuff. Putting stuff in the watch later that's not going to be necessarily even watched tonight because the live stream is going to get over and I'm going to go to bed. Ish.
Part of the issue I had sleeping last night was about 3 in the morning. There were about 20 kids on the first bench on the left, or the left bench, and they were swinging out on the thing. So that's why I woke up, if you noticed, and closed the door and the blinds, because they were flashing their phones around and causing lights to flicker inside the apartment. And they're making a lot of noise. So I got a bit of water, closed the window, opened the other one out here to get more breeze. Couldn't hear them as much. And then all of a sudden, for about a minute solid, I could hear sirens in the distance. And then there was just silence. Like the sirens didn't get close or anything. Like, I don't know what they were doing. I understand it was warm and dry last night. It was like 3 in the morning, but there's just a little different consideration of like, there's so many other places you could have gone. And if they were just talking and I could hear them, that would make sense. But they were hooting and hollering, like screaming at the top of their lungs and chasing each other around.
Yeah.
But I watched them for a while while I was drinking the water. And I was like, there's no way these are teenagers. They look way too big. They look like they were in their early 20s. Then another unmute us protest.
Which one's the unmute us?
Please, let's have a damn music festival.
Oh,
That's what that is. It's unmute the festivals. It's now even more unmute us that the fact that they allow the crowd at Formula One and they're allowing crowds at like Ajax games and stuff.
yeah.
Like they're not allowing even day festivals or something. They're just,
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it. I get it from the, at this point, they're Gen X. They're not boomers anymore. Gen X is your 40 to 60. So like, I don't know how old Mark Rutte is. He's 54. So he's like the beginning of, so he's still in that boomer X mentality, but he's not, he's not like, what's funny is people are like, oh, you're blaming all the boomers in the US Congress for stuff. The people that are the problem are the silent generation. They weren't boomers. They were born in like 1930. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi was born 1940. She's pretty young. But like Kamala is only 2 years older than Mark Rutte. So it's entirely possible. But like I said, we're dealing with like the Gen X that are like, meh, we don't need to open them up. Besides, the kids are just going to be swapping the spit all over the place. I'm like, no, they're not. Even so, they're gonna get other things. They're gonna get things other than Corona.
And I wonder if it's kind of about if you open up festivals, you get more international travel. Like I know there's a reason for it. It's probably a dumb reason, much like their 28-year-old rule for a while. That made no sense. That made no sense. But yeah, Dirk said that he still has to wear a mask at school. I'm like, oh, I did not know that. Been a long time. Been a while since I've been even inside a school. Hugo de Jonge, the health minister, is only 4 years older than me. He's 44. So he's but he's only been in office, leader of the Christian Democratic Appeal. Minister of Health, Welfare, and Sport, incumbent, has held since 26 October 2017. But yeah. Yeah, like the minister, like his occupations: politician, civil servant, teacher, school administrator, political consultant. And like, I think Rutte is also a teacher. It doesn't actually. Oh. Looks like his first thing was the State Secretary of Social Affairs and Employment. Then he went to the State Secretary for Education, Culture, and Science. And then member of the House of Representatives. Kind of bounced in and out, it looks like. But he assumed office of the Prime Minister 14 October 2010. But yeah. Because of course, Rutte attended the Marlant Lyceum from 1979 until 1985, specializing in the arts. Although Rutte's original ambition was to attend a conservatory and become a concert pianist, he went to study history at Leiden University instead, where he obtained a master's and MA degree in 1992. Rutte combined his studies with his position on the board of the youth organization Freedom and Democracy, the youth side of VVD. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to be a concert pianist. Life took me somewhere else. But yeah, I was wondering why. I was like, why is Unmutus trending in the Netherlands again? Not really why, but I know why. I knew why. Are they bringing it up again? Yeah. This one right here. Festivals are getting canceled, but F1 is all right. And that was stuff on September 3rd. Oh, yeah. So this tweet, which looks like it's gone crazy. Geen festivals, geen concerten, zitten in Bekdijk in het stadion volgens Minpres en Hugo de Jonge. Maar ondertussen at Zandvoort. No festivals, no concerts, and sit down and shut up at the Ajax games, according to the president. But that can happen at I mean, thankfully it's happening here too, that like people are seeing shit and calling the government out like as it's happening. Two other things that are trending in the Netherlands, I want to click on those. And the actual date. No running water at the start of the first division. What is this? What? Tomorrow, the first division of the Netherlands, the second division, will start the competition. It doesn't go completely smoothly, as the match between Utrecht and Maastricht have been postponed until October 24th. The match between the Parrots and the Raiders have been moved to Alphen, from Alphen to The Hague. Only the game between the West Frisian Outlaws and Leiden Lightning will remain originally planned. The end of the holiday period is stated as a reason of the relocation of Utrecht Dominators Maastricht Wildcats. What? What's up, Spexy? I was just reading up some news on Dutch League. Says here, in the South, the holiday has only come to an end for a week, which means that the team from Limburg is apparently not yet attuned to each other well enough. What? Are you kidding me? The Dutch take their holidays way too seriously. The reason for the relocation of the Parrots and Raiders is perhaps even more absurd. Oh, do tell. Yeah. There's no running water at the Alphen site. Well, there's running water at our place. Where the match was originally to be played. As a result, the Gladiators cannot
Oh, okay. So the whole site doesn't have running water. So the gladiators cannot go to the toilet, and it's not possible to take a shower afterwards. To avoid unsavory consequences, the match will now be played at the home base of the Hague Raiders. Fucking kidding me? I can't.
Who wants to make $5? I need someone to take the fall.
What did you do?
I can't tell you. Yes.
What class did you hate the worst in high school?
So for me, this would have definitely been government. And so it was the very beginning of the semester, and
You really don't think there's a difference? You really
You really don't think there's a difference?
What does it mean? What does
have I ever told you that I love your cooking?
No.
Then why are you still cooking?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize it's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so much.
Have I ever told you that I love your cooking?
No.
Then why are you still cooking?
As I walk through
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much.
Too bad it's a Kia.
Every now and then I have to redo a video explaining that if you have shitty, contrarian opinions but you have a blank profile, I'm probably not going to take you very seriously. The reason for this is, if you are on TikTok to lurk, may I suggest you lurk in silence, because it's free to not be a twat. And if you want to rebut me, by the way, feel free. Just do it in video format. Tag me in, stitch. I don't really care. Just let me know what your opinions are, because what I'm really fucking tired of is stuff like, hello there, my name is Professor Twat, and I have a PhD in things you're wrong about. Don't you know that
Oh, come on. Davey, you're just going to have to learn that's what the internet does. People come in, they don't have a profile picture, they're not just a generalized username and talk a bunch of crap. But I'm like, you are trying to be so anonymous, you have no clout. You know, like, yeah, it's just, if somebody like wanted to, I don't know, do a better suit-up video, they could like tag me in the video. It's easy. You can just type @Dashric in the description. He'll tag me and I'll watch the video. You know, so I started doing. I was like, "You think you can do this better? Make a video and tag me in the description." And they don't. They don't want to
That's work.
because they can't.
Because it's work.
Well, yeah, it's work, or they just don't want to show their face. Like I get that. I'm not sure if you see them on TikTok or whatnot, or if it's just because of some of the people I follow. But there's like robot masked people where the eyes are digitized. Yeah. Like that's just like the character, and you don't have to lip sync anything. You don't have to worry about your voice. You just have to. They most likely say things while they're doing it, but they've dubbed over a sound. And it's fun. It's a production. That's what we're there for.
Right.
But you know, if people are like, "Oh, blah blah blah," I'm gonna talk smack, and then like, you know, have a cheap. I guess even if you have like a chibi character is your, you know, thing, like, rather than just generic. I haven't made a profile picture of Facebook.
You see this, we want this, we love this, we need this. But this, you see this.
How does it feel that if you died, no one would care? Maybe a friend, or if you. What's this all about? How does it feel? Well, human life. People care. That's up to them. So, you know. Nice little gotcha statement there. I mean, there's a lot of people in the world that qualifies to. I mean, you got to be a super duper celebrity for a lot of people to care about the fact that you died. Like most people, 20 tops. Tops. Like the only reason, you know, if Jeff Bezos died, people would care is because ding dong, the witch is dead.
Yeah.
You know, there'd be more partying than there would be mourning.
Hey there. Hey there, hi, my name is Mercury, and I am the trans handyman. Do you have a box cutter just like this that has... Those are leprechauns. So I showed one of my... So I showed one of my friends at work this video, and this guy came up and said, "Oh, what did you say?" And I said, "Oh, you know, I'm just traumatizing my dad." He said, "Well, that's against the Bible." And I said, "Oh, well, I'm still on Genesis, so I haven't gotten to that part yet." And he gave me a polite smile and walked away. So I showed one of my friends at work this video, and this guy came up and said, "Oh, what did you say?" And I said, "Oh, you know, I'm just traumatizing my dad." He said, "Well, that's against the Bible." And I said, "Oh, well, I'm still on Genesis." Are you kidding me? Tiny Cap was taller than me. Are you?
Pre-serum, 95 pounds, 5'4". Pre-serum Cap.
Congratulations, you just made it personal. I gotta talk to God real quick, because why is this the one thing I'm above average at?
How many times should I poop a day? 1 to 3 times a day.
I gotta
want to talk to God real quick because why is this the one thing I'm above average at?
I'm wondering about the above average, like 5 to 6 times a day, or like he's pooping like 0 to half on average.
Like and comment if you think homophobes deserve the guillotine.
Hey, no, no.
Or a videographer that's going to get some cool shots of the skyline.
Oh my leg. Oh my leg.
Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and spend $80 on a finger sandwich.
Eat the rich. I feel like we decided that, right?
Sometimes you just gotta say
$80 on, and I believe that's caviar on top of this.
Yep.
I don't know what caviar looks like, but you know what was that? $10 for cheese, or what can such and such cost? $10? Banana. I'm like, who pays that much?
So we heard
But they don't know. They're just available.
Yeah.
And we all just agree Sebastian Stan's voice acting is terrific when he's not constantly doing fish puns.
How does this shirt look on me?
fantastic. I wish I could pull that off.
Go ahead.
Y'all, this filter is cute, but don't look at your teeth with it on.
How do I be real quick? I find out why. Don't do.
Look, I made you some coffee.
If DC becomes a state, are we going to have to change the flag? Yes, and that change would happen on the following 4th of July. What would a 51-star flag even look like? Well, I'll show you. And it's actually right behind me. It's been behind me the whole time.
An introvert loses energy from social interaction. An extrovert gains energy from social interaction. So an introvert wakes up in the morning with 5 coins every.
I'm on the phone with Jesus because I'm trying to tell him that this is too much and to come get me.
No, you know what? In my defense, don't look in the kitchen. Just don't look in the kitchen. All right. What the fuck? See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you're good. I got you.
I don't understand what it is with these ladies, but there's been a lot of videos recently of like people sticking a colander strainer in a pot of water, putting on a low boil of water, pouring their chicken in, and a bit of bleach to clean the chicken. Like this is all over TikTok, or they're just washing it around there, put it in the egg beater to shred it up and make sure that the bleach gets fully around to kill all the pesticides and stuff. And I'm like, you know, this lady was sprinkling Dawn all over her chicken and massaging it in. I'm like, that's what that was. Go look in the kitchen. Go look in the kitchen. What the fuck? Okay, I'm letting you go. Yeah. I'm not a clean freak, but that cookie sheet needs a good scrubbing first. Also,
This is Gay Science. In today's episode, why do gay people either love or hate brunch? Brunch, that weekend mid-afternoon small group gathering to discuss who got bread last night over an egg white omelet. There are two gay chronotypes that operate on different circadian rhythms that dictate their preference on brunch. Those with an on-beat rhythm love it. They enjoy being connected to other on-beat people. They want to hear about everyone's night out, with the additional benefit of overhearing the night out of a stranger. To them, brunch has a strong value proposition. 1 p.m. is so relaxed. The menu is dependable. There are drink specials. Hot Paul might be there. Gays with an offbeat circadian rhythm feel quite differently. To them, brunch is choopy. If Carrie Bradshaw raved about something in 1999, it's gay history, not a current preoccupation. The food is always the same, and it feels like an obligation. Other on-beat activities they despise include organized fitness, large group birthday dinners, being around big crowds to see something pointless, gay sports leagues, and any arrangement where there's a tour guide. But there's one thing they can agree upon, that Hot Paul is really fucking hot. This is gay.
Three things the U.S. is totally wrong about. Coming from the perspective of an American who lives here. These are going to be controversial. This is just my opinion. Number one, date formatting. For some reason, we've decided to write date, month, day, year. But the rest of the world does day, month, year. And it goes from small to biggest. And doesn't that make more sense? Number two is the metric system. I'm sorry, but the metric system is just so much better than the imperial system. And number three, temperature scales. In what world does a scale that goes from 32 to 212 make more sense than a scale that goes from 0 to 100? Doesn't. To me, as a perfectionist, it's just so much more satisfying that everything has symmetrical and logical order. Three things.
it's just I get it. There is a subtle difference, but Celsius is metric. Saying the metric system and then saying Celsius is like.
All I know. You feed them, you raise them, you send them to school, and they're still fucking stupid. That's stuff.
Tell me what September 11th, 2001 was like.
This was the 20. Who was the 30 now?
Yeah, that's the thing.
What's up, Phyllis? KJK. Hmm. Sending off a ship on a mission. Trash it. Who's having a Who's having a thing?
Tamsin Rome.
Oh, okay.
Warlock.
Does anyone remember Gilbert? The dragon that lived in my Snapchat in 2016. Just me. That's it. I can't do this anymore. That's it.
I never made a decision to be gay. That came just as naturally as the color of my eyes.
One person from history, living or dead, to defend humanity. Humanity is on the line and needs defending, even though we might not deserve it. We send the best of us. Fred McFeely Rogers. Yeah, you know who he is.
Listen, I can't give any more information.
The best thing we can do for people's mental health is get a boat stuck in the Suez Canal again.
But I fear I may have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun.
I'm just oh, there's the I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's weird it happened twice. But they already refloated it like it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah. It was only stuff like 15 minutes or something.
It's still.
Apparently, TikTok likes putting me on the For You page even when I'm literally doing nothing, so I am testing to see if this gets on the For You page. Apparently, TikTok likes putting me on the For You page.
Excessive celebration. Offense number 87.
Salt bath.
Excessive celebration. Offense number 87. Smiling while scoring a touchdown, resulting in hurt feelings for the defense and potential negative future self-worth. Touchdown will be disqualified. That's a 15-yard penalty following placed at the spot of the foul.
That's oh, that's going into the favorites.
It's hard to get a accurate blood test result.
You're not living until you have a key pipe in your living room.
What?
That's so dumb. That is just so dumb. Like, where would you even get like the materials for something like that? Like where would you get them? Like, do you buy them? Do you like pay someone to like? Do you pay like a professional installer? Or could you just like buy them? Like, I just want to know just so like I don't accidentally buy the materials for it.
I'm getting my in-ears molds made today. It feels really weird. And it feels like I'm underwater.
Y'all made merch before you made any solutions. You're married to capitalism like you're married to white supremacy. You're not the.
This is supposed to remind cats of how they were.
At this point, I feel like I'm the only one willing to admit that this doesn't work for everyone. I begin to pass out. And my head hit the wall. It's probably trying to get balloons down in this house.
Okay. Make sure it's on low. Make sure it's on low.
Black. The thud. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I was wondering, did you want? I got told yesterday at work that I look like Superman because of my hairstyle. Granted, I don't think Clark Kent ever woke up with hair looking like this. This would be perfection, right?
Oh, fuck shit, bitch, damn cock. It's not me. You're about to clown. Wow, 'cause it's about to go down.
What? You serious? I'm checking something because you said something about WandaVision from. That's not even. I don't know. That's roughly the same fandom site. It says WandaVision stacks up 23 nominations at the Emmys. So I'm looking for the actual tweet for it. Yeah. I have to Google for this one. Twitter doesn't. Nomination. Or primetime Emmys? There it is. Yep. The actual Emmys website. 23 awards and nominations. Will be airing September 19th. Outstanding music composition, which is the previously on music. Outstanding original music and lyrics, Agatha All Along. Outstanding lead actress in a limited or anthology series movie. Guess. Outstanding supporting actress in a limited or anthology series or movie. Guess who that is. Outstanding limited or anthology series. So. Outstanding sound editing. Sound mixing. Production design. I wonder if it's just, I'm looking at all these, I'm like, how would you just nominate it for, oh, this one's production design for a narrative program. Outstanding special effects in a season or a movie. Oh, okay. So that's not even like narrowing it down all the way to just being a limited series. It's like season or a movie. Outstanding cast, outstanding writing, directing, writing, single camera picture editing. Makes me kind of wonder if they're the only thing on the list. Outstanding writing. What about my football? You mean like, what you guys want to talk about? Sorry, I'm literally just reading the Emmy nominations because nobody was chatting for a while. So I was just like, okay, let me go browse TikTok and stuff. But what you want to know, like the actual ball or anything about my position or the sport? Anything you want to know? Because I have answers. I just don't know if they're extensive enough. Because I've got at least 2 footballs here. Probably one somewhere else hidden around.
That was quite a loaded.
How much did all this cost?
I was asked my strategy to wake a patient. I was asked.
Yeah, it is. I'm not that good at it. If we're just tossing it back and forth, then I'm actually pretty good. I can fairly decent, but like the whole like running and looking, I just was never going to be a receiver for that purpose. Because like I got out to there when they throw it to me and I'd get to the ball and I'd try to alligator hands it, rather than do the diamond. I'm a little better at it now, but I will. That's why I'm good at defense. I will literally swat a ball down. No problem. Yeah. Acrobatic lesbo sex. Like, yeah, but basically, yeah, what you do is you just put your hand in, and when the ball comes in, you kind of pull back with it so that you kind of catch it with your fingers and not your hands. Otherwise, it'll hit and bounce off. So you hold it here, you aim for the ball to come in, and then you kind of pull it in and you tuck it in. That's basically how you catch. It's a lot easier to explain than it is to do.
This is the original speed of the video.
Strange tattoo. That's what I'm doing.
What the dog doing?
And what did the CCCP tell you? You're a communist. You're a traitor against Americans. This is a free nation. Yeah, you. I'll be able to walk in the street for one of the street.
When the customer stays, it shuts down the suffering. Well, if it isn't the man with the giant metal frisbee on Captain America, the man with the giant metal.
You mean to tell me that these just don't pop up in a Walmart, bro? They don't just pop up in your local convenience store? That somebody literally sits and does these on a stick, bro? Bro, what is life, bro? Because, like honestly, bro, you mean to tell me that these just don't pop up in a Walmart? Iron Man. Or Captain America. Both. Together, they all.
The best part of my life was fake. All right, I need to.
In my lab at university to do that then. How do I feel? Hoping it's not to know it. Homework before class lecture. Moving to my other university study. Oh, wrong class. Going to my mom's place to have dinner. Finished for the day. In my lab at university. Make you hungry?
What is the strongest fundamental force? In nature, there are 4 fundamental forces. First, you have gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong force and the weak force which acts between fundamental particles, which is a tad difficult to visualize in a TikTok. And the strongest of the 4 is, you guessed it, the weak force. I'm kidding, it's the strong force. It's definitely the strong force. The strong force is mediated by a particle called a gluon, which, like the name suggests, is the gluey stuff that keeps quarks together within subatomic particles like protons and neutrons. And once again, we have 2 examples of how scientists are terrible at naming things with the strong force and gluons. What is the strongest fundamental force?
It levitates. It will confuse the senses with its mind-blowing movements.
You were a teacher of the football. Yeah, when you got questions, I'll answer. I'm just watching TikToks. People doing stupid stuff because that's what TikTok is. Oh, there's a car pulling around. I was like, I saw the headlights kind of flashing off on certain areas of the skate park and was like, what?
Life is a waste of time.
I was invited to a kid's party.
Today's affirmation.
bleach into the baby's bath? Yes, she did, because this is actually a proven therapy, Flex. This is actually well established, even talked about in the American Academy of Dermatology. You know it in great detail.
This is what the CDC doesn't want you to know.
So bad.
How long will we fly? 20 minutes.
This is what.
How long will we fly? 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh, double fuck.
Okay, Batman, we'll take it from here. Alright, listen.
Loop je lekker in een space. Kom je dit tegen? The fuck? Loop je...
I don't go to the gym because I want to lose weight or be thinner. I go to the gym because I would one day like to crush a watermelon with my thighs. I don't go to
No. Can you say hello? Hey, do you want to waste exact?
reaction we were expecting.
I was wondering if
All I see is. Okay, let's see how much it's gonna be.
Pushing the hazard lights button started unlocking and locking the doors. That's a feature I've never heard about.
This is a great question. If you guys notice here, when I was sealing the floor, I don't have any interior wheel welds.
And the way that I got away with that is I specifically bought a handicap bus, which was wheelchair accessible. So not only did it have high interior.
When your legs don't work like they used to before. When your legs don't work. Trust. Let's see what you have done.
This is a higher and only show.
I am in Spain without the A.
You're in spin?
Wait.
How are you, sweetie?
Very well. In an older video, I used this tool to cut open my pillboxes, and I got a lot of questions. Mainly, why not just cut it straight off? Cutting the lid with bevel makes it so the lid actually has a place to go.
That's good.
Just cat fails.
Which way do I turn the steering wheel?
Yeah, I can't tell you how to do it. You just have to know.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know.
Fitting the last Trex board.
Which way do I turn the steering wheel?
Fitting the last Trex board.
Are you a white person who is fed up with Are you a white person who is fed up with other white people's shit? Because I'm fed up.
With other white people shit. I just comments. Almost done here. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here any longer. I'm just, no point. It's 20 minutes until the end, and I'm, nah.
Yeah.